Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Civilization 6, coming at you with a brand new Wonder Start. And today we are featuring Simon Bolivar of the Gran Colombians, and they are on the very jagged wonder of Tsingy de Bemaraha. I practiced it. I practiced it before I started, and I knew I was going to screw it up. Bemaraha, Tsingy de Bemaraha, something like that. Apologize for butchering. You guys know me. I butcher all the things, but I try my best. And it looks like a pretty sexy start, I think. I tried to juice this thing up real nice so you guys could have some really great tiles to work with if you choose to play this save file along with me. The King and Deity save files are available in the description down below, so be sure to check those out if you are interested. Otherwise, you can just sit back and enjoy the show. So, let's talk a little bit about the Gran Colombians and Simon Bolivar and his abilities before we slap this bad boy down here and start working that sexy, sexy science and culture. So, Simon Bolivar, here we go. He has a special great general that he can earn as he enters each new era. And so it's called the Commandant General. They are special, obviously, to Gran Colombia. And they have their own unique abilities, including a passive effect and a retire effect. So they are completely separate from all the other generals that everyone else earns. These are just special, fantastic, really cool. Some of the abilities are a little bit meh, but if you get lucky, you can get like free trade routes, which can help in a non-military game. You can just retire the guy and get yourself a free trade route. There's some really cool ones, and we'll see them as we move along. And at the very least, if you want to just have a little bit of a light military game on the side of like a science or culture game, which is kind of what we're probably going to go for in this playthrough, you could just simply get a free general. You know, you could jump into the classic era, get some units going, and have a general and go do a little fighting without having ever built an encampment, which is pretty cool. But if you wanted to go even more militaristically, you could build an encampment or two, get yourself a great general, and actually stack a great general with one of the Commandant generals and get the double combat bonuses on your units, which can be super powerful. Also, what can be super powerful is the Ejército Patriota. I have no idea if I butchered that. I probably did. But +1 movement to all units. Promoting a unit does not end that unit's turn. A super powerful and really enjoyable ability to use. Every single unit. That means even your builders and settlers get 1 extra movement, which is so cool early in the game to be able to go settle your cities. You know, depending on how far you've got to travel to settle some cities, it could save you 3, 4, 5 or more turns of travel time for that settler, meaning that city will just simply be up and running and growing and producing that much faster. And all of those little abilities just make things that much stronger for you as the game goes on. So really cool ability. And also militaristically, if you, for instance, even like your starting warrior gets 3 movement, and then if you get it to its second promotion and get a plus movement, now it's at 4 movement. Then you get a free general. Now it's at 5 movement. You could have a classic era melee unit or multiple classic era melee units running on 5 movement without having done anything special other than using his abilities. So that's pretty cool stuff. The Enero, Gran Colombia Industrial Era unique unit that replaces the cavalry. Low maintenance cost and +4 combat strength for every adjacent Enero. Fully heals in the range of Commandant General. That activates his retire ability. So ignore that last part. If you do happen to take advantage of it once or twice, that's cool. In a war where you're trying to keep accelerated, going full military, or sorry, going full health after you take a couple cities and kind of revamping, getting a bunch of Llaneros up and running again with full health and just continuing the push is kind of cool. But this unit's pretty cool because what happens is it comes just in time to become useful for a significant amount of time in a military game. Right in that industrial era part of the game, you know, you're kind of probably, if you're playing a domination game, you've got maybe a couple or 3 civs left to take out, depending on the pace you're playing at. And they come in and they can, you know, you can upgrade into your up to them because they do replace the cavalry. And yeah, low maintenance cost, +4 combat strength for every adjacent one. So that means if you even just have them in a line and just have a couple of them, that's +8 combat strength. That's pretty significant, even in a slightly later era. It's pretty cool stuff. And then finally, the Hacienda. We'll be able to get some of these down here eventually. They don't unlock, I believe, until Mercantilism, so it's a little bit into the tech tree, the civic tree. But they're really cool. It's a high-end tile improvement. Any tile improvement that provides production is great. A full housing and some gold to boot. Really great stuff. And then you can get food if there's plantations kind of linked together in the same area, which is nice. And plantations and haciendas also receive production for every 2 adjacent haciendas. And then, of course, both of those abilities increase with the tech tree. So if you happen to have a plantation around and you stack up a couple of these unique units or unique tile improvements around it, you can throw production on top of your plantations in addition to themselves. So you could just do a triangle of these guys, get 3 housing, and each one of them will be +2 production because there'll be 2 others adjacent to it. All that gold, a little bit extra food. Yeah, some really cool tile improvements. You're going to like the way they look once you get an open area and settle up a bunch of them. Okay, that was that. Let's play the game. Bingo. Just like that, some more era score for us. We're up to 6 era score. And as you can see here, when we jump in the tech tree, we can get these nice and quick. Now, what are we going to want to get here? We've got, obviously, we're going to want to get the plantations. We have nice plantations set up here as availabilities. Also, we have the ability to potentially get mining going for that. I think I want to kind of start with pottery so that we can kind of push to this relatively quick. We'll also want to grab all of them, I would imagine. Although, you know what? That's kind of going against my rule. My rule generally is you want to pick something that you can immediately use if you happen to get an early builder and a goodie hut. And that means to me, like, you probably want to go mining. Because the best chance you have right now is to, for instance, mine some stone. Or, like, to quarry up some stone, which you need mining for. You also have this you could farm as well. So there's some stuff. Plantations isn't going to give you anything to improve right away. So I think I'm going to go stoning. We'll get into plantation, or straight into the pottery to work towards plantations eventually. So there you go. One other thing before I start hitting lots of buttons as quickly as I can to keep you guys entertained and enjoying yourselves. When I spawned this map into the map editor, this thing popped up, and I immediately found this nice area over here. I can't even remember which wonder it was I took out to put this one in, but I threw it next to a river, kind of in the middle of this area. And one thing I noticed as I was kind of looking around to see, what we would have for luxuries and stuff like that, is there was stone everywhere. Like, literally everywhere I looked, there was stone. I've never seen that much stone on a map in my life. I'm like, you know what? I never use stone circles. Because typically it's not a very good one. A lot of times you want to eat your stone for that matter, so why bother? But I thought, you know what? Maybe we will do stone circles for our quarries. And then I thought, you know what? Maybe we throw some marble down. So I added this one stone in here. This is the one stone that I did add. So I would have one of them on here, as if we did choose to go with stone circles, we could have that faith going in there. But I also I replaced one of our luxuries. I think I took out mercury and added marble. And so we have, I think, 4 or 5 pieces of marble around that we'll be able to potentially use as for the quarries as well. So I thought that was, like, just create a little synergy for you guys and have a little fun with stone circles, maybe. So let's go ahead and jump in here. We're going to get a scout going. And I want to just see what's going on here for... Why is growth in 8? I don't understand that. 2 food. What is happening right now? Shouldn't that be faster? I don't know. My brain. You know what's funny is the last episode or last series I did was with Canada, and I did my brain's all messed up because I did a quick timing. I could have swore if you had a 2-2 tile, you would get a. I didn't think he needed 3 food to grow. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. But I want to grow in 5 turns, so I don't even know what I've done. What in the heck is going on? It's standard game speed. I don't even know. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's early on a Monday morning, is I guess probably the reasoning behind my inability to comprehend what's happening. Let's keep moving. Let's click the buttons. So again, here's a good example of your extra movement. Instead of just being able to step on this hill, we could jump all the way down to here and allow us to continue to move around and do some exploring that much quicker. And of course, it also for our scout. So our scout is going to have 4 movement right out of the gate. So once you have a fully promoted, like 2 promotion scout, you are just flying around the map, finding stuff. Again, jump on a hill. There we go. Granada. Hello there, Granada. Camp Granada. I'm actually going to turn around. I'm going to move this scout, and I'll go get that goodie hut with the scout, and then continue to move around. I'll continue down this way with the warrior. So we've met Granada. That was a first meet, which is good. They're up in the mountains here, it looks like a little bit. Of course, Granada has a tile improvement of their own. The Alcazar. You know, it is possible that we could put 1 or 2 of those down if we have the right appeal and we want to do that. But with our own really good solid tile improvement, it's unlikely to use it too much. But it will help us with that first meet. Will help us with a little bit of production towards units in our capital, ever so slightly. There's another goodie hut there. Starting to open up some more luxuries and plantations. Lots of camp, actually. What am I talking about? But yeah, plantation for the banana here. Some camps as well, for that matter. I'm going to just kind of swoop this way, I think. Just for... well, maybe not for speed. I don't know. We'll see. Probably just go straight up through here. I could have gone to here into there, but we'll just clear a little bit more area there. Oh, hello there. 2 turns. We could turn on the help from for Barbs. I love turning on double scout promotion, especially since I know I'm going to pick up a couple of goodie huts. Get that early promotion is really nice. So I might have to choose that. So let's go straight into a settler. 5 turns and another population growth. We are using... so lots of growth. I like that. I like that a lot. We are passing up some gold, but I like that food to get our population up as quick as we can. And because especially when you have lots of really good tiles to work, getting your population up is great. If you work lower food tiles early, then you might get, say, a little bit more gold, a little bit more production, whatever. But it's going to hurt you in terms of being able to work lots of good tiles, you know, get to pop 4 faster, get to pop 5 faster. Next thing you know, you're working all of these tiles instead of slowly getting to 3 and 4 and eventually 5. So I feel like working the 5 food tiles is always the right choice. So Code of Laws is in the house. I think I'm going to take... obviously God King goes in because it's the only generation of faith that we can get, and we want to go get our stone circles. Maybe. We'll see. I think. And Discipline's tempting when we want to take that bar putt, but I'm going to go with Survey. And then we'll just kind of nurse ourselves here. This guy's on flat land, so it's going to be relatively easy to kill. I am going to step onto the trees before I hit. And good thing, obviously, we have extra movement with our warrior because he has 3 movements, so I can step on there and still hit. But even if I didn't have the extra movement, I still would have stepped here because every once in a while when you're standing next to, I don't know the exact timing, but when you stand next to a barbarian hut long enough, and I might have to hit and heal a little bit here, they'll pop out an extra unit on you. And I don't want to be standing here and have them pop a warrior here because then they're hitting me on the flat ground. I'd rather have the defensive promotion if they're going to pop a guy and hit me. So that's the reasoning for that. Now let me jump up here and see 4 movement. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Got some more spices up there. We'll get ourselves to here and grab that. We'll come across like that. Let's go research technology. Let's drop into pottery. Gonna want to work towards a builder. Hopefully we get a builder and a goodie hut would be really nice because we're not gonna have a lot of time to get these. We'll have to just kind of work these. That extra culture always makes it tough. You got to really push your mindset in order to try and get all the boosts you can and take advantage of the science and culture as best you can. Let's pop to here. Pray for a goody hut. We got a pretty even hit there the last time. It's looking like a decently even hit this time. It was even. I might in this case, I would probably say that I would hit again. What am I at? 36 health. He's probably around the same. I would probably hit again because then it's the promotion. And so, yeah, I think I would hit again there. So you're waiting, and next turn. Stalemate. Yeah, I'm going to hit him. And then, yeah, again, it was quite even. We're both really low. But if he ever tried to hit me, I would win with higher combat strength and having the bonus inside the trees there. We would win that very nicely. So I'm going to pop over here, the boost to irrigation. Well, considering we had this to farm, that was a little bit of a, annoyance. But what are you going to do? It would allow us, if we wanted to jump right into irrigation here instead of backtracking for animal husbandry. Animal husbandry would help us with revealing horses, I suppose, and also giving us a chance to potentially work that. But certainly an option we would like to try out. So, promotion, battle cry. Let's keep on moving, and I'm gonna go to here, and I'm not gonna be able to. Yeah, I'll be able to jump up here, and then I'll take another movement to get to there. A little bit annoying, but whatever. It's good. Yeah, okay. And we'll get the final hit there. Get the clear. Military tradition, and then I'll just keep kind of moving this guy this way a little bit and then wrap him around. I'll have this scout. Well, we'll see if the scout, maybe the scout wraps around and then this guy comes south. Probably the better idea. Almost a pop 3.
No man ever wetted clay.
There's pottery done. I think I am going to jump into irrigation. We are making a decent amount of gold here now with that +3 there. Just trying to think. Really, the culture just keeps going up and up. I have no idea where the continent splits are. 3 tiles. We do not have the gold for a builder at this point. Okay. Let's see. So we killed that dude. Across. Oh, speaking of continent splits. There we go. That's a nice little find there. Yeah, I don't. This is flatland? No, this is hill. So I'm not one. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to get to there next turn either. All right. Another barb hut has popped up after killing that one. It's back over there. So we're going to want to turn this guy around immediately. Probably going to have him go straight to the capital, heal up, and go. I'm going to step up there and wait. We'll have to take that goody hat. That will give us our first promotion there, which is good. Civics tree. I'm going to start down here. We'll work towards. We'll probably end up doing a little working both of those a little bit. 3 turns from our settler. Where we put our next city is a tough call. There's a lot of good options. Often, like as you guys probably have noticed in a lot of my games, I try to build my second city where I could take advantage of my government plaza. And if we take a look here, we do have a fissure here. So we're thinking campus here, I guess. Maybe a couple campuses. So if we were to come down this way, we would get a decent little... this is a lot of flat land. So we could take advantage of that, chop out some districts in here for a second city. Other options, we do have a 4-2 spicy up here with mostly flat, I guess. Couple hills up in there. That's going to be a tough barb hut to take down up on that hill. Let's see. Just trying to think of where we could put cities here and here. Again, relatively flat land there. I don't know what's... I'm trying to think here. this is probably a good option for a settle. We could move in that direction a little bit. We don't really have a lot of information. We kind of sent... This is what happens when you send your scout in generally the same direction as your warrior, is that you don't end up clearing enough space to find out where you want to get your next city. But it does get your scout the really valuable experience as well. So nothing to shake your hat at. We're still working the faith. We're still working the survey. And let's go next turn. So finally, we can hit that. Oh, absolutely beautiful. And because... So that was three movement to get up on there. So as you can see, we have 1 out of 4 left. If we had a regular non-Simon Bolivar scout going, we would not be able to do this, but we can actually take our promotion right now. I'm going to go ahead and take the hill promotion. We can actually take our promotion this turn. And if you wanted to, I'm not going to, but if for instance this is a hill and not hill and tree, we can still move because we have the ability to not, when you take a promotion, you don't lose your movement. So you can promote and continue to move that same turn. But I want to go this way and then probably wrap like that a little bit. So I don't want to step here because it's just going to cost me movement later. Now, free builder is fantastic. We're working towards plantation. We actually have a lot of tiles to improve. So here you go. Now, there's something to keep in mind here. Oh my god, these are going to be nice tiles. Even though I had this rice to improve that would have given me the bonus to irrigation, it actually turned out to be a good thing that we got it, because what happens is, in this case, I don't actually have to go and spend, I was going to say waste, because that wouldn't be a waste, but I don't have to spend a promotion on this particular tile right now, because we're going to have the promotion and we're already, and so irrigation's here. If not, I'd have been researching something else, waiting for the builder to come and do this, and it would have slowed down the ability to get all these plantations done. So it actually turned out to be quite valuable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, I mean, it doesn't really matter which direction I go in, but I'm going to go this way. And I think I might actually do the quarry. I'm going to do these 3. I was going to say do 3 plantations, but I think I might do the quarry as well for the boost while we're moving past. So there you go. Next turn, he's on his way. We've met some... Oh, Cahokia. Okay, there we go. And it was a first meet as well. And that's nice. A little bit extra gold. Pup. Oh, okay, we're right in the mountains. Some more there. Continuing to move this way. We have a problem here, though, don't we? Yes, we do. Okay, what's his movement? He cannot get to me next turn if I go here. So I'm going to go to there. And because of our extra movement, we can actually... I forgot about that. I wasn't even thinking about that calculation. He cannot get to me on this hill next turn, so I'm going to go ahead and do the mine, which we wouldn't have been able to do anything this turn anyway if I stood here. And if he does happen to come close, I can cross the river, and then the warrior can come and help. So if he goes away, I can come back this way. If he doesn't go away, then I can go this way. So always good to be thinking about those options. Now, what do these guys want for stuff? They want inspiration for early empire. Okay, we'll be able to get that, no problem. And a great writer, that will take us a while. Okay. So, and that's two city states in a row now that come with a tile improvement on a playthrough where we actually have a really good solid tile improvement of our own. So not perfect. Okay, so he did go away-ish. So I kind of want to backtrack. Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, let's go this way, I think, and we'll take a look. I'm going to step onto... This is a hill. I'm going to step onto this truffle and see what we have looking around us, and find a city that can potentially, hopefully maybe here, depending on what's there, or maybe here on the side of the river. Somewhere in here where you can do a nice little job there. Now, what else do we want? We have a trader that'll help us get our second city online going really well early. Monument, stack our culture. I think monument's the way to go. I think so. Yeah, we've got good culture, but we are getting the boost decently well. We're going to have this. We're going to be able to get this. Maybe we'll get the district, maybe we don't. But I want to push to political philosophy as quick as we can here. So that's 2. We'll be almost at pop 3. This will be pop 4. We'll get there pretty good. Keep an eye on that timing. I'm actually going to step here. And then I can get into the city next turn. We have our hill promotion, so step there. Okay, so this is like a great big old mountain range. We didn't see, did we find a continent up there as well? Where's continent? Yeah, we did. I was gonna say, so we're on a bit of a wedge here, looks like. So there's mountains here and mountains here. So we're on a bit of a three-way continent split going on here. So it looks like there's mountains kind of whipping along here. Technology tree. Let's jump back and grab animal husbandry. Figure out where our horsey's at. Oh, extra movement. If I go here, I still could potentially go there. Okay, let's go here and see what we see. This brings in a 2-2 tile. This is really flat out here. This brings in some good tiles. Got some marble here as well. This is a good settle right here. Let's go there. Let's go get into the city and heal up a little bit. Get that 5 gold going. Look at that tile. 5 gold, baby. We're rich. I think I'm going to... I love this movement. Is it not amazing? I was going to go to there and that guy's in the way. Let's just go across here. And then try to move that way. Try and clear this out. Another scout to head that way would be really good. Finding out the goody hut. Get a scout going. Maybe. Oh, there's a dangerous fella right there. A little bit of mountains. So that's continuing this mountain range here, looks like. I'm going to heal up for a turn or 3. Come back this way. Get to there. Whoa. More mountains. Okay. So pop 4 in 5. So we're going to be... I'm going to switch back over to here. That way we don't go over our 60% researched. Let's go ahead and found this city. Oh god, that's not fantastic. There's a goody hut there too. Okay, so into the monument, and did we get a heal off? I think we got 1 turn heal off. I'm going to go this way, and then we can get into the city next turn. Maybe heal for 1 more turn, and then go get that going. I feel like if I went that way, I was going to get trapped. Maybe I wouldn't have. I'm going to come this way, see what's going on. Quite the little alcove that Cahokia's got there.
I'm fond of pigs.
So we can get into the city here. We can work that. There's the craftsman boost. Animal husbandry is done. Let's go work on the quarries or masonry since we've got that boost. So we can step up here and see what we can see there. I think 1 more turn of heal, I can probably kill that guy. Continue through there. Probably not a bad idea. Nah, you know, I'm going to wait 1 more turn. Make sure we're in good shape. Housing we're not too shabby on. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the trader. So we've been pop 4 in 5 turns. Will be 4 and 2, and we'll have the boost to the other guy. So that'll be good. 1, and I can start to work on this until we get that boost, if we have to. Okay, so we have some desert down here. I kind of want to move away a little bit in hopes of finding another civ for a boost, so we can get our potentially get our writing going. Decent chance we get a campus going before too long. Borders are going quite quickly. They're gonna. Oh, there's horsies. Plantation. So we have a couple plantations here. So there's Hacienda possibilities there. Hacienda possibility up on this hill. Not a ton of plantations though, I guess. There is banana, there's a spice, there's an occasional one, but not. It takes 2 plantations, I think, to give us an extra food, right? So I guess here potentially. Okay. Yeah, like as you can see, it takes this quarries everywhere. There's literally just stone everywhere. It's crazy. Craftsmanship. We're still working on their God King. We are still working survey, I think. This guy's fully healed. Could actually go get that goody hat this turn, but I'm gonna wait. Tempted to step on this. Yeah, it's just gonna teach us about that lake. That's fine. We have some silks there. Potentially settle this direction. Do we have... Okay, so there's somebody here. So we're not too far away from somebody's borders. So we might get either a meet on a city-state or a civilization. And like I said, there is a pretty decent chance that I will... 4 turns. That I will want to do a little bit of military game. Got a good hit there. Ooh, Wilhelmina, the Queen of the Netherlands. Do a little bit of military early game. So I'm not sold on that 100%, but I feel like I do want to take advantage of maybe get our special general going into classic era and put together a military is a thought I had. They've got some cities popping up in here. It's a slightly hilly looking desert. But you guys know how much we all love a good Petra city. Monuments going strong here. 2 more turns. We can switch over there. Rock this guy's world. Boom, like that. What's how are we working here? Oh yeah, the 223. Okay, I just want to make sure. So our gold is moving along really good. We could potentially grab another builder and continue to juice up these tiles. We could go 1, 2, 3 with a builder if we bought one. So it'll be 220, 215. It's a thought. It's a thought. I love accumulating lots of gold. We're continuing to get it at a high clip as well. You know what? The sooner we do it, the faster it pays for it. We get the horses online faster. We could also have the marble as well. Yeah, let's do that. We have lots of tiles to improve. Let's go ahead and buy a builder. Like that. Let's see. What do we want to do here? I kind of want to look for more goody hats and stuff. Let me cross this river and just search through here and clear ourselves out a little bit. I'm not a big fan of scouting through other people's lands early. I'm like, why not just stay in this area? Because we're not going to find anything that they haven't picked up already. And yeah, I think I'd rather just go this way and yeah, we'll see.
Each of us is carving a
Need to start getting some more era score, or else we're going to be stuck in standard age. Try and get this city rocking and rolling a bit better. Let's see, what do we want to do? Maybe go with another builder. Just stack up that. Granary will be at pop 5 in 6 turns. Do not want to get up against our... Maybe builder into granary? I like it. Let's go builder into granary. Another scout would be good too, though. I like builder into granary here. We can... we could potentially send the builder south and work 3 tiles in this city. Like that. And then get this builder working 3 tiles in this city. By the way, I don't need to do that anymore. Yeah. I like it. Some more era score there we'll take. Let's see. Let's go down here. Oh! Hatusa. Alright, well, there you go. Thank you, Hatusa. That gives us our boost to political philosophy, which is good. Keep on trucking along here. There's the early empire boost, just like that. Not really any chance that we get this built, but we are 12. Looking at turn... We'll be sub turn 40 for sure. The other thing we got to do... Oh man, we're there so quickly. We, in 4 turns, we're going to want to get our government plaza. So this builder can come out here. I'm going to probably have to buy the tile. Are we looking at campuses, commercial hubs, theater squares? On a government plaza right here? It's kind of instinctively the first thing I see. Campus... campus, and then commercial hubs on the rivers, like that, and then you could potentially go theater squares like that. Could potentially go Oracle on that theater square there. No place. The only thing that sucks is when I'm putting theater squares in early cities, I try to hope that there's next to a flat tile adjacent to the city center, because there's so many ways you can use that. Particularly with Forbidden City later in the game. Another option would be a Temple of Artemis. Maybe even like here in this city. Temple of Artemis next to a camp. Although, pasture 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it gets these too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe. I know you guys love your Temple of Artemis. Plus, we don't know what's down here. Potentially 1 or 2 more. 7's not a bad number. That's out of range. That's out of range. But it's a possibility. And of course, entertainment complexes are always an idea as well. Entertainment complexes boost our theater squares. But that's you know, pop 10 ideas, so. I think I'm gonna grab this goodie hat. I'm not gonna wait. Boost to bronze working, not bad. We probably could have gotten that on our own, but we'll deal with that. Writing Era score in the back of my mind right now. We got that envoy for Cahokia, which is good. What do these guys want? Eureka for archery. Okay, we'll have to get a slinger for that. Rapa Nui, also not a first meet. Okay. Unfortunate not to get a first meet on the culture, Ziv. Now we don't have... Do we have any volcanoes? Another tile improvement, Civ, by the way. Or city-state, I should say, not Civ. Could really use a scout to go this way because this guy's stuck over here. If these guys met them, then there's unlikely a scenario where I get a goodie head in here. We'll take a look. I don't know. I really do need another scout, though. Find the time to get it built is the other question.
Back over the pass.
This guy cannot get me this turn. Oh, sorry, next turn, I should say. So go like that. And just want to look a little bit. I gotta go heal up because we have another barb hut up there. Civic tree. 3, 10, turn 37. We have a governor promotion. Let's go Pingala. We are moving along pretty quick here. Is it worth the... Do I just go here? What's the city got for food? It's not going to grow super high population. 2 tiles. It doesn't have anything super high. We could work out to this tile and grow its population that way. The thing is that we need Magnus in here before too long. But we're looking at 10, and then we got to build Ancestral Hall. So you're looking at... Yeah... This is going to be pop 5 soon-ish. I think you do take him... I think it's worth taking him into... Bogota. For like 10, 12 turns. Maybe 15. Okay. So we'll just take a look through here. Come up through there. This guy is going to go heal. Then I guess we send that scout this way up this coast. He is moving on us. Get into the city. Let you guys handle that, bad man. Some pretty nice land over here as well. 1, 2, 3. That's a thought on that hill. Depending on, well, there's a lot of flat land. Well, no, there's a couple hills there. Flat. If it's too flat, you might want to not settle on the hill. Maybe settle here, and then potentially settle a pretty decent Petra city. What else are we looking at here? Let's go bronze working. Reveal the iron. See what we've got there. Let's work that quarry, get into the city and heal up. We got that builder. I do want to go this way to chop. I'm going to buy this tile before it gets any more expensive. What are we going to build in here? We're going to build... We're thinking the granary, right? Because we're about to be at 5 out of 7. Chop out the granary into the government plaza. I don't want to step here because he can cake me the following turn. I'm going to step to here. And And I can protect with this warrior. I don't think he would attack the warrior. Well, he might, because he can kill him, potentially. Oh, nice. Goody hat. Hopefully he steps away. I don't know where Barb Hut he's from. If he's from that one. I thought that's how the Barb going this way for that one. So I don't know. He might be from one of the ones I've already killed. He could be hostile. Yeah. That's not great. That is not great. Let's see. Population. That's fantastic. We had just gotten to pop 2. I'm going to come this way with the scout, try and run interference. I am not in good shape, and I cannot take him down. I also have to make sure I protect this trader. Not great. I kind of want to do this. Shoot. That's a tough call. Because there's a chance he takes that builder. I can do the chop this turn. I can do the chop this turn, but I could lose the builder and have to go track him down. We probably could get him anyway. We do have the scout in the area. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to just live dangerously. Granary's done next turn, and then we're into the government plaza. We have 7 turns on political philosophy. I could change into combat strength versus barbs right now. I feel like that's the play. For at least 7 turns. We are also so close there. We'll have to wait 7 turns to get that out. Shoot. Okay. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call it there. That's going to be the end of episode 1. It's been a productive and enjoyable episode, I think. I'm enjoying it very much anyway. Hope you guys are as well. Be sure to leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think of this Wonder start and how it's going. When we come back, we'll find out what that scout does, the barbarian scout, and what we're going to have to do to take him down. Thank you very much for being here, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.